Hey, hey. Come here. Come on. No, leave it. No, no. Wait, wait. Good boy. Wait. With me. Hey. Good morning, fam. How's everybody today? How's everybody this morning? We are at the Rock. Toby Rock. Not Toby Rock, though. That's not what they call it. Every dog I've ever had gone to the bathroom on that rock. Springtime. Buds in the trees. Winter's gone. No more beautiful snow cover. Covering up all the ugliness. Come on. Now we deal with the ugliness. He sure is a good looking dog. We got dog show this weekend. Dog show weekend. Whoops. Of course, Toby's going to do his thing now. Hold tight, fam, while I clean this up. Hold on, Toby. Clean this up. Boy, just calm down, Tobis. Calm down, Tobis. Hold on, Toby. Holy cow, I almost stepped in some other dog's poop while I was cleaning up Toby dog's poop. I'm glad I didn't. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Toby dogs. This is the only thing in the building. I wonder if I'm on private. I wonder if it's set on private. Come here. Come in. Come in. I can't eat. The sun's so bright I can't read it. Hey, Misha. How are we doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. First one in the building. Thanks for coming to visit. We are out on our Monday morning walk. It's very cold out, but look at it. It's springtime. Probably the last time you saw us walk and there was snow on the ground, I'm betting. Yeah, it's good to be on. Good to see you too, Misha. We haven't been uh we haven't had a set schedule recently because of the weather and the you know how this USA does the time change. It messes up our morning walks because there's no sunshine in the morning. But we are out today. Toby's running wild. We just got back from the veterinarian's office. That's why we're trying to get on every morning at 7 a.m. like we used to be before winter time. But this morning we had to go to the veterinarian's office for Toby for one of his annual checks. Yep. You know, it actually snowed yesterday. There was uh there was probably about 15-20 minute window yesterday morning around 10-11 o'clock that it actually snowed. It didn't, like here in the city it didn't cover anything, but in other parts of the state it did. But yeah, we got snow yesterday. What was that? April 17th? No, I don't even know what the date is. Is today the 18th? I believe so. But don't start me lying. No, I think Wednesday or Thursday was the 15th, wasn't it? I can't remember anything. Today's the 20th. Thank you. Hey, Anastasia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from my side. I know it's afternoon where you guys are. We uh we had a vet's appointment. Otherwise, we'd have been out at 7 this morning. Toby had to go to the doctor for his heartworm check. They just do a quick. It took longer to drive there. Excuse me. It took longer to drive there than it did to sit and wait, because they just took his leash and took him into the back, into the where the doctor is. I don't even think the doctor saw him. He just drew his blood. They did a blood test for heartworm to make sure he didn't have no heartworm going on. You know, there was the most beautiful little 6-month-old girl puppy for sale about 2 weeks ago, but she was like almost 2,000 miles away, completely on the west coast of the USA, and I could not figure out how I would get that dog here. Plus, the people lived out in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like they were by a big airport. where they could just put the dog on an airplane, you know. It was the most beautiful little girl puppy, border collie, just like Toby. Toby Dog and Titlepro. Come here, Tobus. Come here, Toby. Ideal Eileen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Forever good God, welcome, welcome. Mesha Bless, thank you for the membership. Thank you for supporting our channel, Mesha. I like how the grass is green after being covered by snow for a long time. Yes. The grass is green. My grass is already ready to be cut. And I told the kid that comes to cut the grass, I told him to come by this coming weekend, and I'm not gonna be home most of the day. We got a dog show this coming weekend. I messed up. I'm gonna have to cut it myself today or tomorrow. Maybe I'll cut a part today and a part tomorrow. To me, that sounds like a plan. How's everybody's day? Who got the free gift membership? Let's see. I can't quite see it. Rhea the Explorer. Awesome. Hey, does everybody got a jacket on? Let's look. There. We'll get Forever Good God a jacket too, so they can connect and connect. Everybody in the room is a content creator. Forever Good. So this is what we do. This is what we do in the mornings. We go for a walk. Today we're on the extended leash. What do they call it? Extension leash? I can't remember what it's called. Retractable. So Toby gets to run around a lot on the retractable. I try to keep him moving because I don't want to stop. We're on a mission. We're on a mission to walk for an hour. But I don't know if we'll get an hour in today because we started so late. We'll see how it goes. If I get a call from the office, oh, well, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Look at that dog, so beautiful. Look at the head on that dog. Come on, Bubba. Come on, leave that. He goes to the groomer on Friday. I took him for a bath. What's today? Not yesterday, but what's today? Monday? I took him for a bath on Saturday, I believe it was. He's smelling good. Except I don't really care for the shampoo. I used wait. I used the store brand baby shampoo. The pet store has a whole bunch of shampoos sitting out for you to use. They got an oatmeal shampoo, they got flea bath. No, they don't have a flea bath. They got an oatmeal, a conditioning, a regular, and a puppy shampoo. And the last couple times we've been there, we used the puppy shampoo. I finally found the shampoo that the groomer uses. but you have to send away for it. No, no, I didn't get to the puppy was gone by the time I finally figured, "Let's call them people." I went back on the website and the puppy was gone. It was too far away, though. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Those big trucks bother Toby. He gets so excited from it. Wow, our roads are pretty bad. Did you see how bad that road is? Look at the holes. Can you see the holes everywhere? Look at this hole here. Look at that. Holes in the roads everywhere, all over town. I don't know what they do with our tax dollars. They're not fixing the roads. The money that the taxes they collect for our roads aren't going for the roads. I don't know what they're going for. Anyhow, oh yeah, the snow causes it, but they need to be fixing it. We've got like the second highest taxes in the state as far as our property taxes go. This little town, but they don't fix anything. They just take our money. Toby, number one dog. Hey, Assad Danger Brand. What's going on, my man? How's it going, Assad? Number one Toby fan. So today we got a class tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna go to our Tuesday class. That's the one that practices us for that's the practice for the dog shows. I haven't been to that in a couple of months, but we're gonna go tomorrow. You notice Toby likes to pee on stuff. It's because he's a boy dog and he hasn't been neutered. He's in what's called intact, so he can make babies. Hopefully one day. He's a fine specimen. 56 pounds. You know, I had him on a diet. He needs to be about 53, 52. What are you gonna do? He'll slim up now that it's summertime, or the springtime. We'll be out more. That's what the problem is, not enough exercise. The snow, the snow. Check your network. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, fam. Did we make it back? Did we make it back? Toby lays down because he sees the big trash truck going. So his body language is telling the trash truck he's no problem. The trash trucks, look at what he's doing. It's better than going crazy. I'd rather have him do that than go crazy on me all the time. He's such a good boy. Did I make it back? Yeah, you know USA is pretty much clean. In most towns, in rural, if you're not in the big city, everything's clean. But those big cities like New York, Los Angeles, Baltimore, Minneapolis, San Francisco, there's like Sodom and Gomorrah, those big cities. Trash everywhere, people sleeping in the doorways. Nope, this is like regular everyday America here. It's the city and the county are run by liberal politicians, and they make all kinds of big stupid decisions, like the bridge situation right now. But the city's safe, really low crime. We got good schools, good fire departments, good libraries, and you can see the streets are clean. Like Mesha said, streets are clean. Come on, Toby. Come on. You just got to deal with the crazy politicians and the high taxes. I am 100 miles north of Detroit, Michigan, in a little town called Bay City. It's not really that little, but it's not a big metropolis or nothing. I think there might be. See, our city is surrounded by like villages, townships, and so there's a lot of people around us. But there's only like I think there's 35,000 living in the city, but there's another 35,000 or more surrounding the city. You know what I mean? Way more than that. Yeah. There's a township and a really populated township and two villages that butt right up against our city, and they're all it's all considered one really, but except for the taxing authorities and the schools. Yeah, people are already working in their yards, cutting their grass. A lot of these yards are nice and neat. My grass is growing. The lawn care guy's already been. The people that drop the lawn food, they've already been by once, and they're supposed to be coming again tomorrow. The fertilizer people. So my lawn's growing good and it's nice and thick already. Green, 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 no weeds. That's the part I like, is that it's green and there's no weeds. I'll have to water it, and that'll cost me some money, but that's okay. I like to have a green lawn. When I was a young guy, my motto was, if I can't eat it, I'm not going to spend money on it. So I never watered the grass. And now, now I water the grass. Oh, and I'm heartbroken. My apple tree died. The whole tree's dead now. The three-way apple tree. Oh, those were buds from the trees. It rained here let's see, it snowed yesterday morning, a little rain drizzle. But like the 4 days before that, it rained and the wind's been blowing really hard. So it's shaking the trees and the trees are sprouting their buds and the buds are dropping their covers. We're gonna walk underneath some more and we'll stop and look at them. Oh, I think that somebody already blew them off the sidewalk. Yeah, they already blew them off. People take care of their yards here. I don't really see any here. But look, you can see there's green up there already. Toby, we walked too far. I didn't realize this block was 3 blocks long. We're going on the 3-mile hike one way. We got to get turned around. Yeah, I feel bad too. That apple tree was close to $200. And then I paid the lawn people to dig it and put it in. Come on. So I'm out a few bucks. No apples. I never got one apple off of it. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that that spot there where the apple tree was planted right at the edge of where there was a pine tree for 80 or 100 years. That was the big pine tree we had taken down 2 years ago. And I'm wondering if the soil there is messed up from the pine tree because that wouldn't grow. But you know, the grass is growing there. So I don't know. Hey, Wamuyu Reinberg. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm really upset about that apple tree. So this was the year I was going to have apples from it. And now I got to start all over again. However, I'll have peaches this year. Knock on wood. We'll have peaches this year. They're cute little peaches too. They're not big round peaches like normal. They're like heirloom tomatoes are all scrunched up looking, different shapes. That's the way these peaches are. Yep, I can't wait. Come on. Come on. We're going this way. And those peach there's already buds for the peaches. There's already buds for the peaches. Now I'm wondering if I should just go to the home improvement store and buy myself an apple tree and plant it myself to replace it, or if I should go back to the same place I've been going and go through the whole thing all over again. The apple tree. So I suppose I'm going to have to move it closer to the sidewalk. Come, Tobis. Come, Tobis. Oh, I'll have to move it over and closer to the sidewalk, maybe. I don't know. Get it further away from that pine tree. Hey, animal lover. How are we doing today? Toby, let's go. Yep, yep. Yeah, I think we're about a mile and a half, almost 2 miles from home. We've come far already. Just that quick. I like brick houses. Yeah, it's already time to cut the grass. I wish I hadn't have told that kid to come back this weekend. Maybe he'll show up in the middle of the week. I know he walks past the house when he's going to his grandma's house, so stop and let Toby do his thing. That's old. It's funny. It's funny all the fire hydrants we walk past. Toby's got to stop and sniff on them and mark on them. But the fire hydrant we have at home, he doesn't pay it a second look. Probably because no other dogs are going on. Whoops, what happened to the chat here? There we go. Could I be mod, please? Oh, we'll try you out. We normally don't add moderators until we've seen you a few times. What is this, animal lover Goody? Come on, little Toby. Yeah, so it took 20 minutes. 20 minutes to drive, 15, 20 minutes to drive to the vet's office. I think it was more than 20 minutes because we did stop and get a coffee. Oh, Toby's going again. This is the three. This is the fifth time he's gone to the bathroom today. Holy cow, this kid. I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on, fam. Let's see. I don't even think he went. I don't even think he went. I think he was. I don't even think he went. I think he was just trying to go. He didn't go. He didn't go. Huh. Goofy boy. Animal lover says, do we know about autism? Just what we've seen on TV and read in the books. Seen our friends deal with. I know we've got friends with autistic kids. I don't know any autistic adults. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. Whoa, what a beautiful day. Ouch. Look down the street, nice and quiet. Green grass everywhere. Look, leftover leaves from last year. It'll all get cleaned up real soon. People have their See all the blue bins? Those are trash bins. The blue bins with the green lids are the recycling bins. Every week, they pick up the blue bins, and every other week, they pick up the blue bins with the green lids. Hey, we appreciate you, animal lover. Where are you from? I'm in USA, near Detroit, Michigan. We just got done with our winter, and the temperature's finally right for us to be out walking in the mornings again. So you'll see us out earlier, usually every day. The winter and the time change messed us up here. Pretty much took us off the air uh on the mornings. But pretty soon we'll be back. You'll see too much of us. Come on. Plus we'll have our garden going, and we'll have all kinds of garden videos and live streams from the garden also. That's what I can't wait for. We're still a couple of months away from that. It's April 20th. We'll be lucky to be planting in 3 weeks, a month, maybe mid-May. I'm not sure. But I'm not going to put anything out. I might put peas out, but I'm not going to put out any. I'm not going to put out anything until after it's 60 degrees at night. No sense in planting and replanting and having injured plants out there. Look, this guy's grass is already cut. Don't forget to throw us a thumbs up also, animal lover. This is the animal that I love, right here in front of me. Him and his buddy, his little kid, he's got a kitten. He's got a cat that's a little over a year old. Look at the rabbit. Come on, bad boy. Come on, bad boy. Did you guys see the rabbit Toby chased after there for a second? He didn't really chase after it, he ran at it. Because there was a fence there, of course, and I got a hold of the leash. We gotta put our hood back up. It's pretty cold out. I believe it's below 40 degrees. Walking Toby's like walking a wild animal, isn't it? You see these everywhere, running everywhere. They make longer ones of these. I'm gonna have to get a longer one. I was looking. They're kind of expensive though. So speaking of expensive, we uh we met the threshold for the first time since we got monetized, fully monetized in January, the beginning of January, and we met the threshold and finally got payment. And I took money down and we went and bought uh, dog treats for Toby. We've got a biscuits for Toby instead of a buy me coffee. Our buy me coffee is called Biscuits for Toby. It's a Cash App fund, and that's what I do with that money that comes in through there. Is everything's spent strictly on Toby. All the super chats, all the memberships, all that. It all goes to uh, the Biscuits for Toby debit card, and we made our first purchases from that this weekend. You got a whole bunch of what I consider a whole bunch because they're so expensive. But he got I think we spent $55 Hey, hey! Spent $55 and got several weeks worth of treats and a bag of treats that we use at the dog show. He got they make these fish it's all fish and they're dried real hard so that they gotta chew on them and they let like a bone. They're dried and pressed. And then the other stuff is uh dried tracheas, dried gullets, dried intestines, things like that, freeze dried. Nothing but the best for Toby. Nothing but the best for this guy. Hopefully, we'll earn us some points this weekend. We need our 3-point major. I uh I didn't get us signed up for the dog show for next weekend. When I went to sign up, I was off by an hour. I didn't have my clock set right. So when I went to set up, it said, "Sorry, we cannot take your application." That was the one with the 17 dogs in it. Oh man, I am so bumming. So now the next big one like that isn't until July 4th weekend, and then there will be probably 30 dogs, 25 dogs, mixed dogs and girl dogs. Come on, boy, we got to get out in the sunshine. Walking in the shade is no cool, man. It's too cool to walk in the shade. Too cold out. Did you hear the rooster? There he is again. We're walking on the side of the street with all the shade. I always walk so that 99% of the time I walk so that Toby's on between the sidewalk and the curb. That way, when he goes to the bathroom, he goes to the bathroom between the sidewalk and the curb and not in somebody's yard or in their bushes. Because you only own from the sidewalk over towards your house. The part from the sidewalk to the street, uh, the city owns. It's the right of way, but you have to maintain it. Hey, there's our favorite church, huh? There's one of our landmark churches right there that we're always walking by. Gives you an idea where we're at. Here's the train tracks. Every time we've been stopped by a train, not every time, the last 2 times we've been stopped by a train, this is where we were, like right here. Leave it, Toby. Leave it, Toby. We've got an election coming up. I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow or a week from tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. You know, they got evidence that Donald Trump beat Joe Biden in 2020, but they cheated. Oh my goodness. They got all the evidence now. How could you cheat something like an election? I don't understand. In the USA, for real? Hey, Share Bear, what's going on? We're out for whoops, our Monday morning. Hold on, Tobes. We gotta wait our turn, man. There's cars coming. Look. Oh, and there's a big truck coming really fast. He's a good 10 miles over the speed limit. Toby's everywhere. Oh, my knees are starting to do their thing. Isn't that cool? Looks all medieval, doesn't it? Yeah, so Toby goes to the groomer on Friday. I dropped off the clothes on this last Friday. I dropped my suits off at uh at the dry cleaners. In the wintertime, I wear them suits a couple times before I dry clean them. You know, suits you don't have to dry clean that often. But in the summertime, I gotta dry clean them suits after every dog show because once I start sweating, I'll sweat them. I'll sweat them suits all up. I wish I was comfortable with short sleeve shirts underneath the suit coats, but I'm not. I know people wear it like that, but it feels weird on my arms. Cherry Bear says, yes, there was so much cheating in that election. Even American cheat like Kenya politicians. I thought you have a good system of. Yeah, we do. We did have a good system of voting, but I don't even want to get into it. Really, I can't take it. Come on, I can't take it how it's all out right out in the open. You can see that people are lying and people are cheating and people are stealing. It's right out in the open, but nothing happens. Nobody gets in trouble. Nobody goes to jail. They're looking at them though. They're looking at all of them for going after, that Russia collusion hoax when Hillary Clinton and the Democrats said that Trump was a Russian puppet, and then they impeached him or something over it. It was all fake. It was all fake. Amazing. Oh, I'm not going to get knee replacements until I'm another 10 years. Till I'm like, oh, after I retire anyway. I'll probably be another 8 years. 7 years, 8 years, if I can survive it. That's the plan, though. That's just the plan. If I can't take it after next year or the year after, then I'll get it fixed. But it's not going to be this year. I'm trying to hold on to my natural, even though they hurt. Trying to hold on to my natural stuff as long as possible. Toby, Toby, come here. Come on now. This guy took all his yard out, and he just grows a whole bunch of plants. There's all kinds of they call it perennials, right? Where they come back year after year. He's got hey, knock it off. He's got a whole bunch of what did I just say, Toby? He's got a whole bunch of perennial plants that come up. Now that there's squirrels out, Toby's not jumping around, but pulling and pulling. He wants to go after the squirrel. Hey, got to get his attention away from him. Yep. Full morning. Look at that. There's clouds in the sky, but they're out that way. Nothing over us now. Just blue. Blue, blue, blue. Right away, he takes off to the end of the leash. Come here. Uh-uh. It's all because I'm a bad daddy trainer. But it also has to do with his breed. Hey. Wow, boy. Anastasia, I've been hurting. I've been hurting since I was 16 years old with knee pain. So a few more years isn't going to hurt nothing. It's going to hurt, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's not going to be something I haven't dealt with. I've been dealing with it for, like I said, three quarters of my life. We'll be okay. We will be okay. Well, what's going on today, everybody? Has anybody got plans? Is it a typical Monday? Get up, go to work. Or everybody's at work. I know, Maisha's at work. I know Anastasia's at work. Wamuyu, is your day ending already? You work during the day, don't you? A day shift, don't you? Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. Look at this. This is so dangerous. Somebody's going to walk by there and get their eyes poked out. Beautiful day for a walk. Too bad a guy's got to work his whole life, right? No time to relax. We must work. Come on, Bubba. No time to relax. We work till we drop. My dad got to retire. I don't know how many years he's spent retired. Probably, 8 or 9 years. He was retired 8 or 9 years before he died. He died in his early 70s. Mom's still kicking. She's in her oh, she's 81, 82. No, that's not right. She's 83 years old. Her mom lived into her, late 70s. There's no 90-year-olds and 100-year-olds in my family. Trying to think mom's sisters lived until their 80s. Am chopping and boiling githeri to cook mukimo. Toby Dog is shining in the sun. Yes, he is, isn't he? Share Bear says she's working too. It's not really warmer today. It's like it's if it, I don't even think it's 40 degrees yet. I don't even think it's 40 degrees out yet, but the sun hitting you, it's different than if there's snow down and it's 40 degrees or not under 40 degrees. We got sunshine. So the sun hits you, warms you up. I believe it's supposed to get into the upper 40s today. No 50-degree today, but we're getting there. We're getting there. A month from now, it'll be uh, in the 50s at night, probably 60s, and then it'll be time to start planting. I think I'm going to put more trellises across the back, along the side of the house, and just grow everything tight together in them trellises. I'll run the uh, I'll run the zucchinis up the trellises instead of having them in the tomato case. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really exactly decided. I gotta measure. I'll probably try to put some. I'll have to tie them to the trellises, and they won't be able to weave up in there, the zucchinis. Come in. I've also been trying to visualize how I'm gonna cover them so that those worms don't get to them. The vine borers. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. I think if I make a mesh tent, then the worm borer can't get in there, but then the bees can't. So it's got to be a I don't know yet. I don't know. What I got to do is I got to keep the stem, like for the first foot of the stem. I got to keep it covered, and then I got to keep the dirt around it covered. Maybe some wire mesh so that nothing can get to the soil, and then use I suppose I could use wire mesh again up the sides of the plants. Last year I used tinfoil, but it didn't really work. They climbed higher. Those dang worm borers. Yeah, you can see the grass is looking green from here, but everybody else's is also. Tomorrow's my trash day. So when the snowplows came through, one of the few times the snowplows came through, it dumped this thing of leaves right here. I don't know why, but nobody's pick. Nobody's picked it up. It's in front of these people's house and they haven't picked it up. Anyway, well, it's time for us to say goodbye, fam. Time for us to say goodbye. I gotta get inside and get to work. Look at how long that grass is. Like, this guy doesn't care how long his grass gets, does he? Super long. I don't see any weeds, though. I don't see any weeds other than mushrooms. There was a tree taken out of here 2 years ago, and there's mushrooms growing right here. Look at it. It's terrible. I've got some fungicide. Yucky, yucky. Well, folks, that's it. Our fun for the day is over. Now it's just work, work, work. Ugh. Those dogs over there never shut up. The entire time they're outside, all they do is bark. You know, dogs can be special needs just like people. I'm guessing that they might be some special needs dogs. All they do is bark. I'm thinking they're special needs dogs. Toby doesn't pay him any attention. He's sitting there looking at him, but he doesn't bark at him or anything. If we walk over there, go and walk along the fence, they lose their minds. And Toby just sits there and looks at them. He tries to be friends with them, but they're they don't know how to control themselves. How do you say it? They don't have any self-control. No training. They just run around and bark. You know, a dog doesn't know it's a dog till it's trained that it's a dog. And a dog doesn't know right from wrong until it learns right from wrong. And if you got the first white dog, their older one, is out here barking all the time. So when they brought the little one, that one learned from the older one to bark all the time at everything. It's nonstop barking. Bark, bark, bark. Crazy. Crazy people. I would like 10 feet of their yard though to put some fruit trees in. That would be great. If I was them, I'd put a line of fruit trees right there, 10 foot to the north of the fence, 10 foot from the fence, a whole row of them. You could put five, one, two, three, four. You could put 5 fruit trees in there, 5 small ones. That's what I'd be doing. So this year we're going to concentrate. Me and Toby. This year I'm going to concentrate on getting this fence put up so Toby can run freer and and see about getting our girl dogs, getting our girl dogs going. I'm ready for Toby. I'm ready for my next puppy, and I don't want to buy just a puppy. I'd rather have a girl dog, get a girl dog so we could have our own puppies. I don't want to just buy another boy. I want son of Toby. Anyhow, I mentioned that it's time to go. We're at 14%. Hey, animal lover, if you would be so kind as to oh, you said you subbed. Did you leave a message on one of my shorts or one of my videos so I can come back and find you? No, the dead apple tree's still sitting there. I haven't dealt with it yet. I just decided this weekend it was dead. Come on, Toby. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Look at it. There's not a single new bud on there. It's all dead from last year. There's nothing. Not one branch nowhere. Not one branch nowhere has any kind of a bud on it. I'm pissed, to say the least. Now let's look at this one. Here's the peach tree. Look at all those blossoms. Blossoms and blooms. I don't know what's going on the tips of them. Why the tips look like that. They're black. I don't know what that's all about. Oops. Oh, it's just last year's stuff. See the peach blossoms? They're not blossoms yet, but they're gonna be. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. No, it's not gonna let me. There it is. That's what should be all over that apple tree, but they're not. Look at those. There's gonna be peaches everywhere. Look at that. Nifty, nifty. Thanks, animal lover. I'll come back 24 hours. We always wait the 24 hours or longer. Usually it takes me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I had 2, 3, 400 subs, less than 500 subs, my comments didn't get more than 2 or 3 days without getting checked. But now all it took was 1,000 subs to mess me up because now I can't keep track of it. I go in there like every couple of weeks and go through and answer all the mails. So it might be a week before I get back to it, but I'll get there. How many subs do you have now? We gotta clean our berry plants too. Come in and cut the stuff off that's not gonna be growing. Oh, look at that. Somehow this guy broke off. That was a brand new shoot. Look at all the shoots on there. Something came through here and broke that off. If there wasn't so many pickers, I'd push it in the dirt. Too many pickers. There's strawberries. Look, there's gonna be strawberries everywhere. There's strawberry plants popping up that made it to the dirt. These are all different kinds of raspberries. I gotta come in here and clean this up. Mm. Excuse me. I don't even want to show you the garden. The garden's a mess. Look at that. It looks like a junkyard. Wait till it's all green and there's things growing. Wait till it's all green with cucumbers and zucchinis, green, yellow, orange, and purple green peppers, the tomatillos, the tomatoes, green beans growing, peas. You're at 930? Wow, you're almost there. You're almost there. I think I asked earlier where you're from. Did you tell us where you're from? Yeah, we have one cat. Toby has a cat named Tommy. Tommy Kitty. If Toby would stand like that at the dog show, he would win. He's standing almost perfect. His feet need to, like his back legs need to go back a bit, but his head's perfect. His ears are up. If he stood like that, at attention like that at the dog show, he'd win every time. I don't know what his deal is, why he I don't know if he doesn't like going to the dog show, if he's lazy at the dog show, I don't know. Cape Coral, Florida. Hey, that's not that far away. We're practically neighbors. 1,200 miles separates. Well, fam, it's time for me to go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for a raid real quick. I'm gonna set a raid. Does anybody have a preference as to where we go? It's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta get. I'll be working till 7. Is that right? 7? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 o'clock tonight. No, 8 o'clock. I gotta put in my 8 hours. All right, guys. Give me I live in Michigan, 100 miles north of Detroit. All right, fam, give me about a minute and a half to set this raid, and then we'll go on a raid here. I appreciate if someone wants to give us a raid command. I'll be right back. Hold tight. Ideal is live? Okay. Ideal Eileen is not raidable, so we're going to go walking exercise, fam. Titlepro 247 raid looks good to me. We're going to go see Barry walking exercise. Well, everyone, it's been real and it's been fun, and let me tell you, it has been real fun. I surely enjoy spending time with my friends, everybody and new friends and old friends. My best friend here, Toby Dog. Thanks for coming by. Well, if you get a chance tonight, come check out our sleep stream. We chat for the first couple 2 or 3 hours and then we sleep. Our sleep stream is usually an ASMR or some classical music, light jazz or some easy rock to help you relax and sleep at night. And then we also play a few little videos in case you need some visuals. Y'all take it easy, behave, be cool, and be good. And we'll see you next time. Let's go see Barry walking exercise. Show him some love, give him some thumbs ups, and give him the thumbs up and stay at least 15 minutes help out his to help out his uh analytics. Yeah, I'm happy to be walking again too. Y'all be cool and behave. We'll see you later. Bye bye. Let's go see Barry.